right. So, guys, we're here on campus. I'm live. Saturday. A lot of lessons to be learned. A lot of fun to be had. And yeah. So, I guess while people are getting in here, let's kind of speak a bit about life and the stages of it. So, where I am, guys, I'm 24 years old and I still feel like a child a lot of the time. I find myself trying to escape certain things in certain moments because it just seems better than what the present moment can have. It's just that was my perspective. I wouldn't say that's the actual truth. So now we're here and I'm learning about trust. And I spoke about this last week, but deep trust. Trust that doesn't rely on whether or not things are going well, but trust that's based on trust. I trust that everything will happen and turn out just as it is meant to. And that's something I understood even in small things such as in faith, because a lot of the time we may believe to an extent that benefits us. But the moment that it stops benefiting us, that's when we see people's faiths waning. And I get it, guys. I'm not here to say that it's better in my part than anyone's, because I'm learning. That was something that I wasn't aware of, but these are small tests and small challenges. And we have to live our life like a marathon, not like a sprint that is in bursts. There are periods when that may be the case, but in general, life is this continuous movement, this ever-flowing river. And we get on the river, we're rowing, we're doing our part, and then there may be some bumps and some hiccups on the ride. And unfortunately, people may give up on those bumps or hiccups. And those bumps and hiccups are where the opportunities to grow lie. That's where they are. They're not in the other times, in the other moments, because anyone can thrive in those moments, guys. It's just to be successful in any domain, it's going to require you to, instead of running away or stopping at the hiccups, but understanding and in those moments, even trusting the most and putting yourself through those periods, because everything is shaping you, right? When those things occur, they're shaping you to be the person that can handle the things that you're wishing to have. And that's the real case. And yeah, we're here, and I find myself in this. I'm not the finished article. I'm not the finished product. I'm just enjoying this though. Because then we say, when will we ever be the finished product? And the thing is, we'll never truly be the finished product. We're finished now where we are, in this moment. So, my question would be, why not start living now? That'll be my question. If now is where the bliss is, if now is where the beauty lies, why not live now, guys? So yeah, that's really it, man. Trust when there are good moments, when there are bad moments. Because the thing is, the bad moments are preparing you for the good moments to come. So especially trust in those moments. And yeah, what's up, man? How are you? C. Garcia. What's up, my man? What's up, brother? Demi, how are you? How was the sound quality, guys? That's awesome to hear, Demi. Hello, keep up the great stream. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, Cadenzo. What's the capital of France? Paris? Okay, perfect, Demi. Thank you for telling me. I think it's Paris. Yeah. Let me know, though. I'm actually curious now. So yeah, guys, a bit of context. We're at my school. We're having welcome week. So all the kids, all the students are coming in now. So if you hear any background noise, people talking, people walking, just know that is people walking about. God's creations walking about. So we can really bask in that and enjoy that, knowing that that is the case. All right, let's put a little sticker here, guys. Okay, let's say favorite place to travel. Let's do that. All right, perfect, guys. I'll go first here. My favorite place to travel is I like going to Colombia because it's very spiritual and it's a Catholic country. So the family values there are truly strong, and I really enjoy being there. If I was to say another place outside of Colombia, I would say when I went to the Nordic region, Sweden, and then the Eastern European nations, those were also chill. They were just a bit cold for me. I'm more of a hot weather guy, so yeah. And yeah, guys, please let us know what your favorite place to travel is. Okay, so if I've been streaming, and I believe this is my fourth or fifth stream, can I officially say that I am a streamer? Or do I need to receive a badge or something like that? And guys, so let's continue with the topic of today's live, which is just about trust. So I think that a lot of us have an ease in trusting when we're receiving all the things that we wish to receive, all the gifts, all the blessings, everything. I think it's a lot easier to trust in those moments. It's just, unfortunately, when things are going bad, when things aren't going the way that we expected, that's when we falter in our trust. And that kind of goes hand in hand with even the state of divorce today. Because think about it. What is divorce saying? Divorce is saying, I don't trust you, or I don't trust this relationship, or I don't trust where this relationship is going. All of these things sum up a divorce. That's the art of it. Saying, hey, I'm done. I don't trust this to work out. And that has a ripple effect, guys. Because when you trust in these grave and these dire moments, you will surely be rewarded on the other side. You get what I'm saying? That is for certain. So that's why few get rewarded. All can be rewarded, but few get rewarded because not all can trust. And that's the key component to anything of substance in life. Yeah. And yeah, guys, do you guys hear that shouting in the background? It's a bit different. If I'm honest, it's a bit loud, but it's okay. We'll make do. And yeah, guys, what happened, Demi? Okay, then we'll wait for the brother Demi here, or sister, I don't know. And yeah, keep trusting, guys. If there's one thing you get from this live, it's that you're exactly where you need to be, so don't worry about anything else than that. Just focus on what you're doing, focus on who you are, focus on what's in front of you. That's where all the merits, all the gifts, all the knowledge lie. They're here in front of us. Give me 1 second, guys. So yeah, guys, I'm actually looking at the videos for this week, and one of the topics is embarrassment. And I say, well, who wants to speak about being embarrassed? I'm sure that's not a topic that we all think about or that we all wish to elaborate on. Why would we talk about something that doesn't feel the best? So, yeah. Wow. Guys, I recommend you all to go live at least once, because it kind of shows you your weaknesses, it shows you where you can improve, it highlights everything, so I truly recommend it. And yeah, guys, you know what? We're gonna get started here on the long form. Well, after answering Australian Cookie here. Hey, Australian Cookie. How are you? And please don't eat my screen. That's all that I ask. Let my screen be. So yeah. All right. You're good. Okay. That's good to hear. Have you added to your cookie repertoire, or are you just chocolate chip? What does mean? What is this? At galactic cookie form. Okay. What will happen if you get to galactic cookie form? Just curious. Will you expire? What the heck? Most powerful cookie in the world. So if I consume you, would that make me the most powerful cookie consumer in the world? And by extension, the most powerful in the world? Is that what it would do? Oh. Unfortunately, I would eat that cookie up completely. I would devour the cookie in a way that would need to be studied. Oh, please don't eat you? Well, you know what? If you ask for it, then I'll definitely do it and consume. No, I'm kidding. I won't eat you, I promise. If you make a sibling, maybe I can eat the sibling, the cookie sibling. No, please. Wait, are you actually from Australia? That's insane. I just know the one thing, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Australia is hilarious to me. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oh my gosh. You guys have a lot of good UFC fighters. A plethora. Wow, wow. Well, how do you say that? Thank you, thank you. Oh. It's fun to say, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Good day, mate. That might be a different country, but am I having a good day, mate? I would say so, friend. I would say it's been a different day, that I've learned a lot of things, and yeah, that's what I would say, friend. How about yourself? You're going to expire in 25 days? Okay. What happens when you expire? Do you die or do you make another cookie? How does that work? One day left for you to transform? What would you transform into? A bigger cookie? The galactic cookie? Okay. That's nice. Would you rule the Milky Way galaxy as a cookie? Nice. I do enjoy a good cookie, so if you brought some... 1 second, let this helicopter pass. If you brought some macadamia nut cookies, that'd be very flavorful and very tasty. Yes, a helicopter. It's past now. They tend to fly quite often around here. Wait, what? Who's your younger brother? Oh, the macadamia nut. Okay, I got you. That's insane. Okay. Yeah, I got you. The white macadamia nut. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. And yeah, so yeah, um, yeah. So let's kind of speak about the topic of today. Can I eat him, please? I mean, sure, if you bring him here, I'll eat him. I'll gobble him up completely. I'll devour that cookie immensely. But you'd have to bring him here, so it'd be quite a long flight to get here. Take him? Take him where? Take him now, okay. Well, where do I take him? To my mouth? What? How would I do that? You can throw it across the world, okay. Okay, so we'll hold off on the topic of today. Yeah. Trust me, I can throw it across the world. Okay. Throw it. Throw it here to Pittsburgh. Please. Throw it. Ooh. What would you recommend for me to visit in Australia? Yeah, you spelled it right. You spelled it right, Cookie. I have a question. What would I visit if I went to Australia? What would you recommend to see? Oh, okay. There's Melbourne. I know Sydney. I've heard of Perth. No, you're fine. What would you say is the coolest place in Australia? Guys, if you are meditating, just know that this is a safe space to do that. I need to go to Melbourne. Okay, that sounds cool. And yeah, meditating, but not with the practice of meditation, but rather sitting in the present moment. That's what I call meditation. Okay, trust. Okay, for sure. Melbourne, Australia. If I ever go to Australia, that will be on the bucket list. Now I know. Okay. Melbourne. Have you ever seen the pyramids, mate? No, I've never seen the pyramids. Only on TV and on Google, but never in person. Have you seen the pyramids, Cookie? You've seen the pyramids. Wow. When did you see the pyramids? Oh, okay. You traveled to Egypt and you're still there? Okay, nice. What do you think of the pyramids? Did you enjoy them? Okay. Think they were built by aliens? What makes you say that? It goes to the north side perfectly. Okay. Meaning it takes you to the northern side of Egypt? It's aligned with the stars. Okay. Interesting. We'd have to look into that to see what the reasons behind the way they created it was. Who knows? People in the gym here. And if people actually build the pyramids, there has to be at least like 1,000 deaths. Possibly. Yeah, I guess I never really looked at it that way, but I'm sure that could be the case. Yeah, that's wild. How many people do you think go to the pyramids every day, Cookie, in your time there looking at the pyramids? Oh, I just spotted a bush cookie behind you. Where, where did you see a bush cookie make? What? It ran? Okay. Interesting. The cookie ran away. I wonder how it did that, cookie. South? Okay. Wait, Cookie, how old are you? What the heck? I was made in 2023. Oh wow, okay. You're a old cookie. That would be difficult to taste. A 3-year-old cookie? Wow. Have you ever tried yourself to taste what it is that you're truly made of? Have you ever had a taste, a lick? Maybe. It's all good, Cookie. No judgment here. There was a 7.5 earthquake in Egypt and you were there. How was that experience? I'm sure it couldn't have been easy feeling that 7.5 earthquake. Did you know there was one in Colombia as well? 7.4. Very wiggly, yeah. I'm sorry you had to feel that, Cookie. In Colombia, there was also one, a 7.4, that occurred, and I heard it wasn't the easiest for the people there. Yeah. I had some family members of mine who lived in some areas that were really devastated, and it wasn't easy. Gratefully, no one really was hurt or affected, but their houses were. So we'll keep them in our prayers, guys. Did anything fall over, Cookie, in the earthquake you experienced? Only 4 buildings? Okay. Yeah, not too bad. I didn't know that Egypt had earthquakes. In South America, since Colombia is very close to the equator, I believe there's some proximity to the tectonic plates. So that's why, unfortunately, earthquakes can be quite common there. The earthquake was happening right under my feet, right under my building that I was in. Dang, Cookie. Sorry to hear that. Did you have to go outside, or did you stay in the building that you were in? Oh, the bush cookie is back? Yeah, I heard that. So, did you stay inside or did you go outside? Yeah, they definitely can fall, and that could really hurt someone. You stayed inside, okay. Interesting. Did things fall over around you or no? Only one thing? What was that? If you don't mind me asking. 3.3 earthquake in Libya. Wow. A printer fell. That's insane. Do you know what brand of printer it was? 'Paper printer? Okay. Got you. But not like Canon or Kodak. Platinum. Okay. Got you. Interesting stuff, Cookie. I'm sorry that that transpired, really. Can you say that again? It's delayed for me. Yeah, I'm saying I'm sorry that that transpired with you in your time in Egypt, that you had that terrible earthquake occur. So, yeah. Yep. Is that a freaking Vence cookie? I don't know. What now? I'm just chilling, if I'm honest with you, Cookie. Enjoying the day, enjoying the breeze of the day, and yeah. In just under 6 minutes, I'll be ending the stream today, and yeah. I'm in the United States of America, best country. Hey, what is that sign? Ten hours ahead, I guess. Yeah. Oh, it's midnight. Wow, okay. Yeah, for me it's 3:28 on the beautiful Saturday that it is. Yeah? You think the USA can convince Canada to make a union? Oh my goodness. What the heck? Yo, do I think the USA can convince Canada to make a union? If I'm completely honest, I don't think the USA wants to make a union with Canada. But if USA did have to, make a union with Canada and Mexico, for example, I'm sure the USA could, because a lot of people who are originally from Canada reside in the US, and same can be said with Mexico. So I'm certain that that could be the case. Why do you ask, Cookie? I'm curious. Russia president is wanting to start World War III. Well, I would say where there are people who are in power, there is undoubtedly things that come from that, such as the overexertion of power and wanting to increase someone's reign in terms of land size in a nation. And so we see that occurring with Russia. And I mean, we'll see what occurs there. God willing, no wars start. And if a war does start, I have the utmost faith that the men and women who are destined to win will come out victorious. God willing. I don't think World War III is going to start, though. Especially with the ceasefire with Iran, I don't see that being something that occurs. Do I think Switzerland is ever going to be? Um, Maybe if one of their allies or a group of their allies are in a war, I believe that they can aid in the war just to seem that, hey, we stand with these other nations. Because if Switzerland is ever invaded, they would need other nations around them to battle with them. And so that's how you build that relationship, by having each other's backs when you may be in war. So yeah, Cookie. I really appreciate these questions, Cookie. If at any time you guys wish to speak about politics or anything like that at all, just know I'm always here, okay, guys? It's been an absolute honor, as always, to speak with you all, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your amazing lives and this beautiful day, okay?